Hey guys, I am so excited about this month's spread. As you can tell from the title of this video, the inspiration for this month's spread is Taylor Swift's album Folklore, which I'm obsessed with. If you don't know, I love Taylor Swift, and this is the exact album I've been waiting for since her 1989 album. I did enjoy Reputation and Lover, but I feel like I liked just a couple of songs, whereas I've been listening to the Folklore album every day since it came out. If you don't believe me, David knows. I'll play it while I'm cooking, while I'm working. I'll even play it the moment I wake up. I'll play it off my phone. I'll sing a couple of songs, and then I officially start my day. I am just so obsessed. Sorry, I'm just taking a sip of my red wine. This is such a Taylor move, me sitting in my sound booth with a glass of wine. I would imagine that this is something Taylor would do. Initially, I wanted to save this idea for the month of August because there's a song on the album called August. But then I just couldn't wait because I started sketching out ideas, and I don't know, it kind of just started to come to life. I thought, you know what? I want to do this now. I knew I wanted to incorporate the font style used all over the album. I just found an image online of the full alphabet in that font, and I just looked at it and tried to replicate it in my notebook. Tracing would have been easy, but this is 160 GSM paper. You can't trace anything. So at first, I sketched the words out in that font, and then I just took my micron pen and filled it in. Of course, if I'm going to have the piano from the Cardigan music video, I also need to have the gold string coming out of it. Something in me tells me the gold string is related to the song Invisible String. It may be connected in some way, I don't know, I haven't officially looked it up. I think it's cool watching videos about how Taylor wrote the songs and what inspired her and who it's about. You know, people get excited about that. I've even found myself deep in the rabbit hole searching for Easter eggs or, you know, reading into the love triangle found in the songs Cardigan, August, and Betty. You know, I just love how Taylor always has us guessing. It's like a game she has with her fans and even the media. And even though her music has made her stand out as not only a singer, but a writer, I've always loved her music because I've always connected to it. When it came to coloring the piano, I went in blindly. I didn't know what I was going to do. Am I using colored pencils, markers, pastels? I had no idea. So this part was trial and error. I eventually decided to use the pastels because I didn't want this spread to be realistic. I wanted it to be more dreamy and abstract. I wanted it to feel like a dream. You know how you'll see things in dreams but not as they are? Like maybe you saw a piano but you didn't see the color of it, or perhaps you didn't see the piano at all, but you saw someone playing an instrument but you feel it was the piano. You know how it is. Dreams are just so weird. That's pretty much what I was going for this spread. As much as I love using my ruler, I decided to strictly freehand the squares for my month because it gives it character, and I kind of want it to look imperfect. For my monthly overview, I drew out doodles of plants, a lily, things you'd find at a pond, inspired by Taylor's The Long Pond Studio Sessions. I just took my black Micron pens and outlined everything and then colored it in. Oh yeah, the gold string is not going anywhere. I plan to have it on every page for this month's spread, even the weekly spreads, which I'm still not sure what I'm going to do about that. I don't know if I should do this same design every week. I mean, that would definitely be the easier route, but if you guys want to see me do something different every week and maybe even base it on a different song from the album, I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so if I get 100 likes on this video, I'll do it. I mean, I'm still going to do it, but it's whether or not I'll shoot it. So you guys let me know. Either way works for me. For my habit tracker, I'm doing something different. Instead of making 9 to 12 mini calendars, I'm writing the dates at the top from left to right and then listing the habits on the left-hand side. I'm going to put a dot lined up with the date and task to pretty much create a little graph. I feel like this is probably so much easier to set up. I kind of just wanted to do something different this month. I love how the pastel makes the gold string look like it's glowing. After I shot this video, I ended up adding more gold dots, glitter, and glow around the goals and the lyric to the right of the page because it just kind of looked lonely just sitting there by itself. Okay, so of course I have to talk about the song Invisible String because I feel like in some way it is connected to the Cardigan music video, and even though this is a gold string, I think it's very, very similar and represents the same things about finding happiness and love and just being fulfilled. But yeah, Invisible String is one of my favorite songs off the album. Honestly, it's a tie between Invisible String and The One. I like The One because it's just very catchy. It's cute. But I love Invisible String so much because I feel it's about when you're young, you kind of have an idea of how your life will turn out. As you get older, life doesn't always go as planned. We make stupid decisions. There are heartbreaks. Sometimes life just feels so crappy, but eventually you find happiness. And when you get to that mature point in your life, at least for me, I look back and can't believe that this is how my life turned out. I'm so happy that my life is the way that it is. I talk about this with my family and David all the time because when I was younger, I lived in Japan for pretty much my whole childhood, and then I went to high school in the Midwest. So living in the West Coast was never on my radar. I just knew that I wanted to be close to my family. So I pretty much planned on living wherever they lived. If I didn't make the decisions I made after high school, honestly, I don't know if I would have ever met David. I think about it, like, would we have ever crossed paths? And I don't think my sister would have ever met her husband. And I can't imagine a world without my nieces. So yeah, even though at the time when I made those stupid decisions, it felt like the end of the world. But I like to believe that now, all this time, that an invisible string led me exactly where I needed to be. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!